Yo, how is it about to be 2019? Today is December the 16th. So you look at, like, we are just 2 weeks out from a new year. So it's so cliche, but God, this year went by fast. This video, I'm going to share with you my 2019 planner situation. How I'm planning in 2019, what I'm using, my intentions, and all of that good stuff. So last year, let me start by saying, I love TNs. I think these are the prettiest things ever. Like, just look at this. So this time, probably to the day, my neighbor and I went to Michael's and she gifted me this TN. Ma'ams and sirs, I wrote nothing in this. Nothing. It is about as pristine as it was on that day in 2017 when she gifted me this. But I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to search hashtags. I'm going to find out how people are using these. I want to figure out how to use this in the new year. So, like, this says, good things take time. Just love and be present. See? Good things take time. So it might take a minute for me to figure out how I'm going to adapt this to my life. But my intention for it currently and in the past was to stick this in my purse. And so it has like grid paper in it. It has like undated weeks. It has just blank paper. And I'm one of those people, like, my mind is always like something is always like in my mind. So I like to write things down. So I was like, oh, this would be great if an idea hit me. I can just kind of jot it in this and have all of my thoughts and stuff in one place. And then it has, you know, lined paper. I adore black and gold. Like, this thing is beautiful. So I have high hopes to somehow incorporate this into my planner usage for 2019. So stay tuned. I don't know. I don't know yet how this will get used, but my intention is that it will get used. This will definitely get used. This is my work planner. I went with the classic size Happy Planner. This is one of their newer offerings. It's the one that has the vertical hourly layout. I went with this for work because I work better on my tasks like time chunking. So if I give myself an hour to do something, before I get frustrated with it, I'll move on to something else and come back. But I needed a way to track that, just to kind of lay out my day. So I love that this had the space at the top for like my top 3 things. So like conference calls, if I'm traveling or anything like that. And then it's just line grid for the hours from 6 to 8. I'm generally a horizontal girl, and I have used horizontal planners for the last maybe 3 or 4 years. So I'm going back to vertical, and I'm not really sure how this is going to work out. Kind of blah on color. So this one wasn't too colorful for me. The tones are kind of muted, and it's more like a watercolor. So I really like that. So yeah, this is mine for work. Then the one that will be for all of the things, work, well, no, not work, not putting work in here, but home, kids, business, social media, blog, YouTube, grocery shopping, meal planning, all of that is going in this one. So this one is the big Happy Planner. Again, I went rogue this year, decided I was going to try the vertical layout on this. I'm excited to see how this will work for me. So I'm thinking label each section. So maybe like home related, blog, social media, family, kids, personal stuff. Like I need to be drinking more water for health reasons. So I need to track my water intake and things like that. So I'm going to figure it out. I really think this style will work better with those actual like dedicating certain sections. I'm excited. We'll see. The front of it says love my life, and I love my life. It's gonna be the big mama one. And what I did last year, let me show you last year's. So it starts off really thin, but then like when I get blog campaigns and stuff, I have the hole punch, and so I hole punch like my contracts and stuff, and I stick them in, so it ends up getting pretty chunky. It got lots of use, and like I said, it gets super chunky, you know, by the time I add in contract. Last but not least, this one, much like the TN, I bought this memory planner last year. It's the large size with every intention to memory plan our life. I probably got through the first few weeks of January. But hey, new year, new habits, right? So I use like the first 3 pages of January, and so since my printer can actually like copy, what I'm going to do is copy the pages, because this is undated. I'll just make copies of a few pages and then fill them in for those first 3 weeks of January that I used last year, and hopefully we'll be memory planning. It says my favorite memories. I think I'm going to make a new cover. Maybe make a new cover for all of them. So stay tuned. I will do a tutorial on how to do that. It's super easy. You just need like a laminator and some cardstock and a hole punch. So, but there you have it. I have 3 planners for 2019 and a possible. That's it. So let me just say, I know a lot of people like are like, oh, I'm not all into those stickers and stuff like that. Like, you don't have to do that. But I will say, putting your life, like the things that you have to do onto paper form or digital, if that's your thing, it really helps to clear your mind with you being able to see all of the things that you have to do, especially when you're juggling multiple things, kids, work, you know, extracurricular activities and stuff like that. So I'll say like 98% of the time I'm writing in my planner at least 5 times a week. Decorating, that can get tricky. I probably decorate my pages like 80% of the time. So I am pretty invested in the kind of planner, you know, keeping my planner together and trying to keep things in my life on track. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in 2019. So thank you so much for watching. If you would give this video a thumbs up, and if you would subscribe, that would be even better. So thank you so much for watching. In the comments, tell me, what are you using to plan? You're a happy planner person? Tag me in your post so I can get an idea of how to use these things, especially the TN. Love to see the TN and love to see how you're using your vertical planner. So until next time, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.